everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. Happy Monday. It is the start of a fresh week and I could not be more excited and just more pumped to get my week started. If you don't know already, Mondays are one of my favorite days of the week. And to be honest, it's just because it's the start of a fresh week and I just feel like my entire week is just slate clean, ready to go, goals to crush. So in today's video, I just thought, because obviously it's a Monday, I wanted to whip out my camera. I wanted to whip you guys out and bring you through a day in my life. But I also wanted to bring you guys through, because what falls on a Monday for my training schedule is glutes. I want to bring you guys through how I structure my glute days. I just thought that would be a super fun video, and also I feel like you girls would love this as well, for me to give you guys a little insight of like what my glute days look like and how they're structured and how effective they are and stuff like that. So I just thought it was the perfect opportunity to do that. So that is what is going to be in today's video. I have already sculled and absolutely downed my coffee, hydrating myself after my coffee, because coffee, honestly, especially if I have it in the mornings before like food or anything, which you're actually not meant to do, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it. It doesn't affect me. I love having my coffee before food. Personally, I can't have coffee with food or after food because I'm too full. That is why I have it before food. But where I was going with this is that coffee in the morning dehydrates me. So I need to absolutely down this baddie because I feel a little bit parched. Anyways, let's stop jabbering and get our day started. Alright, you guys, it is time for breakfast. One of my favorite parts of the day is cooking my breakfast. I used to, honestly, fun fact, breakfast used to be my least favorite meal. I used to hate making breakfast, eating breakfast in the morning, literally start my day without having breakfast, which was so bad for me and like my metabolism and stuff. But now breakfast is one of my favorite meals. So I'm gonna bring you through what I'm gonna make. If you're an OG, I'm gonna make my rice paper omelet, which is one of my favorite breakfasts that I've ever made. Just giving a mixture of like Asian cuisine kind of vibe, and that's why I absolutely love it, because I use rice paper obviously to form the omelet, and then I add whatever fillings. So obviously I add my eggs, whatever fillings. Today is gonna be ham, cheese, and spring onions. Not spring onions, pickled onions. And honestly, the pickled onions give it the most perfect tangy flavor. Oh, it's just a 10 out of 10. And then I add Kewpie mayo as well. So it's a little bit of Mexican / Asian. It's a bit random, but it works. It is delicious. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm gonna show you guys how I make it. So this is what I've got here for my ingredients. So obviously rice paper, and then I've got some ham. I'm gonna top it with some parsley, crispy onions as well. These are gonna make it. These are gonna make it, trust me. Some cheese, obviously, to put in the omelet, Kewpie mayo, and then some pasteurized eggs, of course. And then I'm probably gonna add maybe some hot sauce, and I don't know, I'm gonna take it as it comes. I normally just like experiment as I go. But let's get into it. It's nearly 9 o'clock, so this is a very late breakfast for me. But in saying that, it's probably good because it's gonna get me through till lunch, and I'm not gonna be like super hungry when lunchtime fully hits. Normally, when I eat really early in the morning, I'm ravenous by like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and that's normally when like I'm training and I'm just fading away during my training session. So I reckon this is gonna get me through, which is gonna be great. Thank goodness, because it is glute day today. I'm gonna literally make this and watch YouTube. One thing about me, I am such an iPad kid. I watch a screen. I know this sounds so bad, but if I'm just standing and doing something in silence, I'm in my thoughts and I'm like, oh my God, like I need something to watch. I need something to watch. Like I'm bored in my own silence. I need something to just keep me busy, as well as like multitasking and doing something. So that is what I'm gonna do whilst I'm cooking this. I always love to watch YouTube, bit of Netflix, bit of Teen Wolf kind of vibe, as I'm cooking, as I'm doing anything, as I'm showering. You name it, I'll do it. ready for this, you guys. This, honestly, this looks unreal. I'm so excited. Ready? Oh, it smells amazing. Cheers. It looks really hot though. I am happy. Happy girl. Good breakfast equals happy Hannah. And obviously I have to have it with a side of kimchi. This stuff is crazy. It literally smells like a fart. Like, it smells so much worse than what it tastes. This meal is also so fitting for kimchi. Just a quick little rundown of the rice paper omelette. So she had 2 eggs, a dash of milk, salt, pepper, onion powder to season the eggs, and 2 sheets of rice paper. We added ham, cheese, pickled onions, crispy onions, and parsley, and then obviously QB mayo and Tabasco sauce. The rice paper omelette itself, without all of the sauces and stuff and the pickled onions, on the RareBody app is about 308 calories, which is honestly pretty goddamn good. That is pretty good for like a breakfast meal. So on the RareBody app, we've got 2 sheets of rice paper, 2 eggs, a tablespoon of thickened cream. Cream is normally the best in terms of like how your eggs kind of turn out, but we actually used skinny milk today. 30 grams of ham, 15 grams of light cheese. So disregarding the pickled onions, crispy onions, and all the sauces, it is about 308 calories, which is like, we love that. But I wanted more flavor and I wanted to add more. And who's tracking? I'm not tracking, so I don't really mind at all. So. To get ready for the gym, my favorite part of the day. I am just feeling so incredibly motivated and just ready to get started today. The heat, on the other hand, is really affecting me. I'm so hot, but I don't know if it's because I did get burnt yesterday. That's why like my body's just overheating a little bit. So anyways, gym vibe today. I have absolutely loved just not wearing any makeup at all to the gym. I know yous are probably like, why do you need to wear makeup to the gym in the first place? But when you do create content every single day and, you know, you have to show your face to the camera and stuff, I do want to look and feel cute, as well as like when I'm training too. I feel like when you look cute, you train better, that kind of vibe. But nonetheless, I've actually been thriving just not wearing any makeup at all. I've just absolutely been loving it. I've just been feeling really free and just not a worry in the world with my skin, feeling like clogged with makeup. But I literally, all I go in with is this Ginseng Moist Sun Serum. It's from Beauty of Joseon. I'm pretty sure I butchered that in one of my last vlogs. I literally said it like Josian or something. But it is pronounced, I believe, Beauty of Joseon. So I literally just do a light layer of this sunscreen across my face, and then where is it? Here. I curl my lashes and put a little bit of lip gloss on, and then I'm ready to go. Maybe even a little bit of blush today if I'm feeling up for it. But I just feel like curling your eyelashes is a complete game changer. Like, if I don't have this eyelash curler anywhere I go, like if I forget it, I will lose it, because I just feel like it completes the whole look of your makeup, and just naturally as well. Like, it just gives you a natural like lash lift. Doesn't last as long as a lash lift though, obviously, because your eyelashes like do naturally drop. But it's just perfect for what you need. Guys, I'm overheating. I need to get into some shorts. It is a short day today for the gym. We're wearing shorts and my most minimal sports bra I own, which is going to be from my collection. Alright, gym fit of the day. I am obsessed. I think I have overdone doing like a matching set every single day. That is why I mix and match today, because I have not mixed and matched in so long. So I'm wearing the DFYNE Graphite Impact Shorts in 4.5 inch. I'm an extra small. And then I'm wearing, of course, I've been living in these, my sports bras from my collection from DFYNE in the color Aloe, and this is a double extra small. She is one of 2 sports bras that I have from my collection. She's just so cute, you guys. It's a minimalistic alternate. Perfect if you want to like have your back out and just show skin, which is exactly what I love to do. Oh, and then my Nike TC7900s. These, I love these. They're one of my favorite shoes. I'm obsessed. So, cute gym fit equals a solid gym sesh. So let's get on the road and get this sesh started. Officially on the road on our way to the gym. I am so excited for today's sesh. I think because at the moment I am actually reprogramming. So if you don't know already, I have been sticking to the same glute plan program for honestly probably a few years now. I have just stuck to it because it's obviously given me like the best results possible. I'm getting a little bit bored of the same sesh, like as you would, continuously doing it for like years on end, days on end, you know what I mean? So I'm just itching for a little bit of a different structure and just something a little bit different. So I am experimenting. I'm trying out different variations of things and what kind of feeling I get with my body doing it. So I started reprogramming last week. I did a Friday sesh, I did a glute sesh, and I was honestly the sorest I have been in a long time. And to me, that's like telling me something. So obviously my body is like, being sore is unreal. I absolutely love being sore. But I feel like sticking to the same program for me for so long, I get too comfortable and then I just kind of go through the movements and just get my sessions done and stuff like that. But after that sesh that I did last week, I did it on Friday, I did different variations. I was pumped, and I think a little bit of that is because I wanted to push myself as well, because it was a new program as well. It's a completely new structure, and that's why I was just super excited to just do it, and obviously just lift heavy and feeling like super motivated and stuff. But I was so sore, and I was like, oh my god, wait, I absolutely love this. I need to continue to feel really sore all the time. Like I want that sore feeling again. So yeah, I'm very excited to continue to write this program and see where it takes me and see what kind of results I do get from it. So it's very fun. But pretty much where I'm going with this, with my glute days, I love to structure them with a mixture of compound and unilateral movements. So compound being like your calf hip thrust, your regular hip thrusts, RDLs, sumo deadlifts, anything that is a heavy compound and then that is like super like loaded. Love, absolutely love. And then as for like my unilateral movements, I love to incorporate like Bulgarian split squats and step ups, B stance RDLs, reverse lunges, reverse deficit lunges. Like I love to just implement and include like all of those kind of movements and mix them all together, which to me is the best way to create a glute workout. I absolutely love it. So that is what I'm going to show you today, what my glute workout is kind of always like, and you know, it always kind of looks the same as well. I bet you guys have probably like seen and you notice that my glute structure is very similar every single day, but that is what, oh my god, someone's zooming up, but that is what gets you results, you guys. 100% is consistency and not switching it up all the time, just keeping everything the same. I know it might get boring, but it is what gets you results. I just got into office. I already know that the gym's gonna feel so hot. One thing about having like a warehouse, it's an office with like a warehouse attached to it in a way, so it's a mixture of both. It's gonna get so hot in summer training because the skylights are just like above, like where I train, and the sun's just beaming down. So I think I need to probably start training probably earlier. I'll have to start training earlier because it's gonna be like a hot box in there. But a plus side is, because it is an office with a mixture of a warehouse, we can turn the aircon on in one of the parts, which is one of the parts of the gym, which actually isn't attached, as in like it's more of a office section. We just made it a gym. There's an aircon in there that then can actually get out into the main part of the gym in the warehouse. So it'll be like a slow burn in terms of like the aircon trying to make its way through everywhere. But I love to train with the door open too, so it's just a little bit of like a, what do I do here? What do I do? Because I want the natural lighting. I want it to look cute when I'm filming, but I'm also going to be sweating like an absolute unit. But I feel like sweating's also good too. I love to sweat, to be fair, but anyways, let's stop procrastinating. That's exactly what I'm doing, sitting in the car here, just chatting to you guys, and get inside and start today's workout. I'm already hungry. It'll pass, it'll pass. I don't know why I'm already hungry. I think my metabolism has fully kickstarted and just metabolized my breakfast as quick as that, to be fair. I'm gonna be starving by lunchtime. I'm gonna probably, after the gym, head straight home, because I know this gym session is gonna be like an hour to an hour and a half. That's just what my gym sessions end up being every single time. And make lunch at home, because that's exactly what I need to do, so then I can have meals for the week too. I'm so excited for lunch though. I'm gonna be making my favorite spaghetti. It's this creamy bacon and crispy chicken parmesan spaghetti. When I tell you, it tastes so good, you guys. I'm already tasting it now. Anyways, let's go train. I'm just going to position my box down here because we are going to set up for some B stands, barbell calf hip thrusts. You heard me, B stands. This is going to be tough, but you have to have it tough to grow the glutes, you guys. To grow anything, any muscle group. So I'm going to set up this barbell here. I'm not going to put anything too heavy on this baddie just because obviously we are doing B stands. So we aren't going to be doing like 160 kilos, like hello. We're not going to be doing the regular calf hip thrust weight that we normally do. I'm going to chuck on, to start with, I'm going to go a 20 and a 10 on each side just to get a little bit of a warm up in and to just test the waters a little bit, just to see how she feels. These weights are so slippery, you guys, because they're still so brand new. They've got like that coating on it and it's so hard to rack the weights. Right, coming through. Don't ask me why I thought it was a good idea to rack this baddie whilst it's racked, because I've got to actually get on the floor. We're going to be able to do this. What do you mean? Right, let's go, HP. You're a unit. You can lift this up. 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, now I need to clip them in and secure the weights. Look, weights normally have a mind of their own and they normally slide everywhere. So they are strapped in. We are strapping these baddies in. And then we need to get a barbell pad so our uterus stays intact. All right, we are ready to go. I am just gonna put a weight behind this box here so she doesn't go anywhere either. I want her to be nice and stable and not like slidey. Set ourselves up here on the ground. I'm just gonna place my glutes down just in front of the box here and get into the perfect position for us. So for hip thrusts in general, you need a good box here that is the correct height for you. So whether it's a bench, whether it's a little box like this, whatever works for you, and it all depends on your height. So obviously I'm quite short, I'm 5'2", so just a regular bench is so beyond high for me. It's just hard to navigate. It's hard to navigate. I can definitely still perform this movement on a bench, but it's just not the best for me. So that's why I've got this little hip thrust box here, which is absolutely perfect. All right, so your shoulder blades are going to be resting on the box or bench just behind you. They're going to literally, like the bottom of your shoulder blades are going to be on the edge of the bench or box. It's the perfect position here. What you want to do here is just really line the barbell up here so it is centered and not like too far to the right, too far to the left, because you're going to be lopsided. We don't want to be lopsided because that is where we lose control of the movement. All right, so first things first, get yourself in a V position here. My feet are wider than shoulder width apart. I'm going to externally turn my toes outwards just a little bit, not too much. And then this is all about testing the waters and seeing what feels best for you guys. So for B stance is obviously a bit different to regular calf hip thrusts. What we're going to do is I'm going to work my right leg to start with. Normally I would say start with your left or whatever your less dominant leg or arm is. Start with your shit leg or your shit arm, because then you just have to finish on your good leg or good arm with single leg movements, single arm movements, because obviously it's like 2 sets in one and it's just rough when you finish on your shit leg, because obviously the shit leg is harder to pull through. All right, shut up, Hannah. Let's go. So I'm gonna make sure my working leg is very planted into the ground here. And then with my non-working leg, I'm gonna point my toes towards the ceiling here and really plant my heel into the ground. All right, let's absolutely get it. All right, let's grip the barbell here as wide as we possibly can, whatever's comfortable for you. And then what I'm gonna do is we're gonna focus on loading all the weight on our working leg here, which is our planted right leg. And we're gonna lift her up here. Oh goodness, that is heavy, you guys, that is feeling heavy. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come halfway down. This is not a full range of motion movement because we are doing CAS, and explode to the top. CAS hip thrusts are more glute focused and glute dominant, you guys. Here, that's 3. We're gonna go 10 to 12, each leg, or whatever feels like failure for us. That's 4, come on HP. 5, 7, slow and controlled, always, you guys, for any movement. 7, 8, 10, 2 more, don't be a little cow. 11, and 1 more. Gets it up, 12. That was severely glute dominant. That was a glute burn in itself. Glutes were ripping off the bone, which is exactly what you want, you guys. All right, as I like to say, shifting about single leg, single arm movements, you have to move on to the other leg, 2 sets in one. 12 for me was till failure, I can say, because that was crazy. That felt incredible. All right, rest for as long as you need for this kind of movement. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, HP. You are a unit. 3, 2, 1. Hey-ya. Nice. Absolutely not. All right, that's 1. 5. Come on, HP. You're a unit. 6, 10. 2 more. Don't be a little cow. 11, and 1 more. 12. Destroyed. We are going to be setting up for some barbell RDLs. So just finished on my B stance CAS hip thrust. I have a hack for you guys. Grab a 2.5 or 1.25 kilo plate, or just a small plate in general. Stick it here, so then you can literally just place the 20 kilo or like the heavy loaded weight on top. And then I'm just gonna unclick it. And then it's so easy to just slide off the weight. Like, look at that, so easy, no hard work or anything. Because normally, unracking weights in general is a workout in itself, but this honestly saves you so much energy. It's unbelievable. And then just do the same to the other side. I'm literally just gonna start on 220 kilos on each side, just to start with. Again, test the waters, because for B stance CAS hip thrust, testing the waters was actually my weight that I used for my working sets. I do always do barbell RDL, so I know how 60 kilos feels, but I love to just start on this and then just work my way up from there. All right, you guys, what I love to just absolutely always remind you of is you need straps to do RDLs. You can, but you won't be lifting at your absolute top potential without straps. These baddies make me 10 times stronger. Being serious, it makes me feel so much stronger than just using obviously your normal grip. Straps are just a lifesaver. What I like to do is do a complete overgrip. We're not doing mixed or under. No such thing as doing undergrip. That is not happening. Overgrip is the absolute best grip for you to go for, especially with straps. And then you're just gonna pull and tighten your straps here. I'm gonna set myself up. My feet are gonna be shoulder width apart. I'm gonna brace my core as I lift this baddie up to start the movement. 3, 2, 1, and here, brace that core. All right, readjust if needed. Feet are gonna be shoulder width apart. Roll them shoulders back, keeping a strong upper body. What we're gonna do is we are gonna hinge, sending our glutes towards the wall behind us, keeping a slight bend in our knees, keeping the barbell close to our shins, and exploding to the top. You're gonna really focus on pushing all the weight through the backs of those heels, you guys. We're gonna do these for 10 to 12, of course. That's gonna be heavy. That's 4. These are feeling very heavy today, not gonna lie. Grip strength is exiting the chat. 10. Grip strength was absolutely not pulling through, you guys. That is not it. Now I'm pissed off. Straps are not strapping. It's because my hands are so sweaty. Whatever, 10 it is. I'm gonna hit 12 for my next 3 sets. All right, I'm gonna be moving you girlies on to one of my favorite movements at the moment, you guys. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but Smith machine Bulgarian split squats are the new it movement for me. I absolutely love them. I don't know what it is. I feel them so incredibly good in the glutes. I think it's because you do have a lot more control over the movement when you are on a Smith machine, because obviously it's more stable. You can manipulate the movement as much as you like. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I do it and how I feel it at the absolute most in the glutes. This is a staple that I am definitely adding into my new program, you guys, 100%. First things first, I need to rack this baddie up. I'm actually gonna chuck on 2 10s on each side just because I know how the 5s feel, and I know for a fact I can lift heavier than that. So we're gonna just go hard and go 10s straight away. So pretty much how you wanna set yourself up here is obviously set yourself up before you put weight on the bar, just so you can just do a little practice like split squat on the bench to see if you are in the correct position. I have adjusted myself with this is also a fave of mine, a game changer, is my Bulgarian split squat. I'm not gonna say bench because it's not a bench, it's literally just 4 Bulgarian split squats. It like turns and spins as you do the movement, which just really makes the whole movement flow in itself. It's perfect. It's honestly so good. I think that is why I have started to love Bulgarians, is because of this baddie here. What is my hair doing? She needs a serious wash today, guys. Like, I have gelled her back and she's just not sticking. She's not sticking. It's definitely my dead hair, my broken hair that is just not like sticking in the claw clip. I can't wait for my hair to grow so then it can just all get tied back without any flyaways in the front. She's on her way. She's on her way. She's progressing so incredibly well. Like, it used to be so much shorter. Anyways, let's get back into the gym sesh. All right, let's rest the Smith machine bar here, mid trap range, just resting below your traps here. It'll just feel really comfortable and sit really naturally. And then we're going to pop our left leg up, depending on whatever leg you're working. I'm working my right leg, my good leg. I'm stitching myself up again. What can I say? Left leg is gonna be on the bench or my little split squat machine here. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slowly lower myself down, have a slight lean forward, keeping my spine neutral and exploding to the top. You're gonna really slowly control this movement, coming all the way down, full extension, and pushing yourself to the top. I'm gonna go 8 to 12 rep range here. See where we land. Let's go, Hannah. Here, 3. Come on, Hannah. Don't be a dirty dog. 8, we're gonna go for 10. Get up. 9, and one more. 10. Oh, if you need a rest, in fact, rest yourself up after single leg movements, you guys, because it's essentially, as I said before, 2 sets in 1. Sounds like I just ran a marathon. Honestly, one thing about Bulgarian split squats is that it severely increases my heart rate, you guys. It's crazy. All right, let's go. Left leg, here we come. You better pull through. All right, same goes. Let's do this. 8 to 12, 8 to 10 actually. That's 1. Get up. 2. Get up. 6. One more. And get it up. 10. I'm getting delusional. Losing count of my reps. So last but not least, to complete our glute day, I'm gonna be doing some cable kickbacks here. So we are gonna just be strapping ourselves up here, just quickly. You need to get a good set of ankle straps, you guys. Ones that will not lose the Velcro very quickly. And as you're doing these baddies, they fling off and cause a ruckus with the cable. It happens to me far too often, but you know what it's giving? It's giving that I'm a unit and I'm lifting heavy, isn't it? Shut up. I've got 18 kilos going on the cable here. I'm just gonna readjust this. I'm gonna work my right leg, of course, again, stitch myself up as per usual. All right, let's set ourselves up here. What we're gonna do is we are gonna grip the cable pole here, just to create some stability. And then I'm going to pull on the cable just to create some tension here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hinge. We're going to pull the cable pulley back to where it started, holding it to create tension. And then we're gonna kick back on a slight angle, really keeping your pelvis nice and tucked. You're not gonna arch it or else that completely loses all the tension in your glutes and can strain your lower back. All right, actually gonna add a hold at the top of each rep, you guys, just to create extra tension on the glutes. That's 5, let's go. Get up. 6. That hold, you guys, is a killer. Oh my gosh. 9, and we're gonna hit 12 because we are units. 11, and one more, come on. Get it up. 12. Moving on to the shit leg. These are such a burn, you guys. Humble me every time in the best way possible. Why am I puffed after that? That is concerning. Same goes, pull back, create tension, hinge at your hips here, and kick back on a slight angle, pelvis tucked, and hold at the top of each rep. You feel it all in the upper part of your glute here. That's 2. 5. Get up. 6. Halfway. Oh, that sounds stupid, doesn't it? 12. Glutes have in fact entered the chat. We are in fact giving capital P after that glute sesh, you guys. Glutes are feeling extra plump today. Obsessed. Okay, so we are gonna pack our stuff up here. I'm gonna head home. I need to make some lunch, fuel the glutes that I just absolutely worked my ass off for, and come back. We're gonna come back, reset, and then do a little bit more work. It's currently 12 o'clock. It's already 12 o'clock. Where has the day gone? Seriously, I woke up so early this morning and I was so like up for today. Like today was, I was ready to go for today, and now the day is just getting away on me. But it's fine. It is fine. All right, let's go. Bye, Jim. I'll be back. We have arrived home. I am gonna just do a little pick-me-up, have a little pick-me-up. I'm just gonna have some of my homemade French onion dip. I am obsessed with this. So pretty much all it is I did use sour cream and like a French onion soup mix, and I just stirred it and like stirred it together. But one of you girlies actually suggested to use Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, and that is so genius. Like, how did I not think of that? I don't know, I think just yogurt, you know, yogurt just didn't come to mind, but Greek yogurt is essentially like a swap out for sour cream in a way. So I literally don't feel guilty whatsoever eating this. Unbelievable. Whilst I am gonna have this cheeky little snacky, I'm gonna start prepping lunch. I am having a chicken, I think I said it before, creamy chicken, parmesan, bacon kind of vibe spaghetti that I have been making for not so long now, but like maybe for the past month or so. And it's my favorite lunch at the moment. I would never get sick of it. Like, it is delicious. And what I do with the chicken is I actually marinate and crumb it myself. The kitchen is already a bit of a shit show. You do need a fair few ingredients for this meal, but the reward is just amazing. It's so good. So pretty much how I marinate the chicken, I'm gonna prep the chicken first. Prep the chicken. Actually, I'm gonna cut the bacon first, and then I'm gonna prep the chicken, and then we're gonna focus on cooking the chicken in the air fryer, and then we're gonna focus on the sauce. But firstly, I need to get a pot of water. Actually, I'm gonna try the absorption method using chicken stock with my pasta today. We're gonna see how that goes, I reckon. scoffing my lunch down. Oh, it is so good, you guys. And look how many meals it's made. 4 meals. Like, are you kidding? That's gonna get me all the way through till like the end of this week, which is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. It is currently 5:30 in the afternoon, 5:27 to be exact. I have been doing some work at the warehouse and then I've finally come home, so I've just spent all afternoon just on my computer, but it is time for some self-care. I'm so excited. In the afternoon, it is my favorite time of the day as well because I get to wind down, pamper, do some self-care, my skincare. I need to wash this grease ball on my head as well. She is dirty. But yeah, very, very excited. And then I'm gonna get my pajamas. And you guys, on the menu tonight for dinner, you're gonna scream, you're gonna die. We are having chicken smash burgers. hot honey chicken smash burgers with ranch. I'm screaming. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to just hurry and make them. I'm starving. I'm gonna have a shower. It's a quick shower because I'm starving. And then I'm gonna get started and make those baddies because they are calling my name already. Freshly washed, so she's gonna look a little bit like a drowned rat until she starts to dry. But as I said before, chicken smash burgers are on the menu for dinner tonight. So pretty much what I've got here is I've got some organic chicken mince. I'm going to marinate this with like paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, just to create that little bit of flavor on her. And then there was either the option, I have hot honey in the cupboard, but then there was an option as well where you actually made your own and it seemed nicer, if that makes sense. So it was just regular honey and then you mix it in with hot sauce. And that, to me, that seemed so much nicer than just like my hot honey. So I might actually just do that. I think I'm gonna do that and then we're gonna see how she tastes. I actually got this ranch to try because it sucks because here in Australia, we don't have the traditional ranch like dip that you girls in like America have that I wish we had because I'd be dipping everything in that. I don't know, I've tried different ranches, but they're like dressings, they're not dips. So they've never tasted the part. They've tasted weird, like super weird. I don't even know how to explain it. But this one I haven't actually tried. This is a yogurt ranch dressing and dip. So we're gonna try her on the burger and see how she goes. I feel like it could be promising, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, aren't we? I'm gonna put my chicken in a big bowl. So I'm just gonna unwrap her, put her in here, and then we're gonna season it. Okay, she's ready, she's marinated. I'm going to roll them in some equal sized balls and then I'm gonna flatten them. I'm gonna flatten them so they're super, super thin because they aren't called smash burgers for no reason, you know what I mean? And I love a thin patty. I don't like a thick patty. So these are gonna be very, very thin patties. Okay, now I'm gonna quickly make the hot sauce, which is honey and hot sauce. Are you kidding? Look how good these look, you guys. I am so excited to eat these. All right, taste test. I'm starting before Matt. He's in the sauna and I can't wait. Like, obviously, dinner's ready. And it looks this good in front of me. I did miss a step. I thought she was putting oil on the chicken, but it was honey, I think, when she was turning them, and I didn't do that. But you know what? We are just gonna make do. Right, let's go. The ranch is the closest thing I have actually ever tasted that's come to American ranch, you guys. I need more of it, seriously. And a crispy Pepsi Max. Oh, honestly, the perfect combo, you guys. You guys, I completely forgot to outro this vlog. It is the next day. I was just enjoying that burger far too much to even think about outroing you guys, but now I'm here. I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video, and I hope I helped you girlies out as to how you can now to structure your glute days and just navigate it and stuff like that. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to guide you through your journey, motivate, inspire all you girlies. That is my role, and I absolutely love it. I'll never change it for the world. But anyways, I love you all so incredibly much, and I will see you in the next YouTube video. Bye guys.